Good evening and welcome to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of Vermillion Athletics, broadcasting from Prentice Park for not only the home finale but the regular season finale for Vermillion Post 1 as they take on the Scotland, Menno, and I think Freeman Post 152 79ers. Should be a good matchup. Vermillion on a 3-game winning streak, coming off wins Friday, Sunday, and Monday. Good wins, good performances, complete performances by this Vermillion Post 1 team. Really playing their best ball of the season just in time. Just in time for the Region B 3B tournament, which will begin next Wednesday, a week from today. Vermillion will be playing at this time, about this time next week. So we'll take a look at that schedule and more. We'll take a look at these two teams when we come back. Again, this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube. We'll be right back after these messages from our Vermillion sportscasters.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
Dream.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
All right, we're doing some quick testing here. I have a broadcast partner for at least part of the game. I met him last time on Monday, Jason McGuire. Jason, how are you doing today?
Good.
Doing great. All right. So you are kind of a Post 1 super fan, right?
Go to as much games as I can.
Well, that's good. Do you have a favorite player?
Not really.
Not really. You just kind of like them all?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I see you got your cap. That's what you were looking for last time. Did you buy that last time or get the...
I bought it last time, yeah.
Nice. Awesome. So we're sporting twin Vermillion Post 1 caps. They're navy blue caps with the red bill, the red V with white trim around it. So, yeah, Jason's going to, I think, join me for a few innings at least, right?
Yeah.
But he wants to get some foul balls and stuff, but wanted to see if he wanted to get on air. So we're just testing that out right now. We'll, again, be back with more here on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube. I'm Michael Schumacher alongside
Jason McGuire.
here on Vermillion Streaming. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Federal Credit Union, we believe in giving back to the community that supports us. That's why our employees make it a priority to volunteer their time and talents to make a difference. Whether it's improving local causes, fighting hunger, or supporting our local zoo, our team is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of those around us. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a part of the community, working together to make it a better place for everyone. Your community, your credit union. Voyage Federal Credit Union.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Interior technicians.
Hey, Jerry. I've heard you are the best at fix-ups. I've got a single son who could really use a date.
That's not really the kind of fixing up we do.
Yeah, but he's really quite a catch.
We do lots of fixing up, but more along the lines of carpet cleaning, mold remediation, furnace cleaning. You know, things around the office building or house.
He does own his own house.
When you need it clean, call the Intech team.
Couture is your complete women's lingerie shop. Bras, underwear, PJs, loungewear, swimwear, sports bras, activewear, and much, much more. Small to 3 extra large and over 200 different sizes of bras. AA to O cup bands 28 to 56 in store. Candies Couture, 17 West Main Street.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube, live from Prentice Park. This is brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Alongside my partner, Jason McGuire, I'm Michael Schumacher, as we are bringing you the final home game and the final regular season game for Vermillion Post 1. Vermillion, again, coming off they're in the midst of a 3-game winning streak. Really, Jason, you've been seeing a lot of their games. Do you think they're playing the best ball of the season?
Hopefully.
I think so. It feels like the pitching is really coming through. Good pitching performances over those last 3 games. I think the defense looks really good.
Oh, yeah, they've gotten way better.
Yeah, and some of the hitting, there was one game that they ended up winning against against Humboldt Hartford. The bats weren't there, but the defense and the pitching was there. So, it feels like everything's coming together right now for this Vermillion Post 1 team, and really right in time for the regions. Regions are next week in Lenox. So let's take a look at that schedule. Again, Region 3B being hosted by Lenox. The opening round game at 4 o'clock on the 24th is T against Lenox. I think it's at 4. Give me just a second here. Oh, sorry, no, that's at 1. Then at 4 o'clock, you have Elk Point Jefferson, post 134, against Dakota Valley, 319. So T post 266 against Lenox, post 174 at 1. Elk Point Jefferson, post 134, and Dakota Valley, post 319 at 4. And then Vermillion, post 1, will face the winner of T and Lenox. That's a really advantageous position to be in, because obviously with pitch counts and pitch limits, you're getting either a T or a Lenox team that might have put out their best pitcher. So they're going to be limited. They'll have 5 to 7 innings under their belt, maybe more if they go extra. So then Vermillion will play on the 25th. They will either play at 4 o'clock. If they win, they'll play the winner of EPJ and Dakota Valley. Or if they lose, they'll play at 7 o'clock on the 25th. So either 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock on the 25th for Vermillion. And then on the 26th, they will either play at 7 o'clock or 4 o'clock. And then the 27th will be the championship game. So that is the way the Region 3B tournament fleshes out. We will be there for all of that in Lenox, broadcasting on Vermillion streaming. Every game post 1 is in. We will have, in case you can't make it up to Lenox, and it's not always easy, midday on a weekday. And so if you're stuck working, pull us up online at work. Your boss will be okay with that, I'm sure. Don't you think, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so when we come back, we're going to take a look at how these two teams got here. Vermillion Post 1 and Scotland Menno Post 152, the 79ers. We'll be back with more right after this on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Pied Piper, the sign says it all. Flowers and gifts. The store is bustling with something new all the time. There are flowers for any occasion, weddings, anniversary, birthday, or just to say I love you. There's coffee, soups, dips, and sweets. Need to give someone a chuckle? The socks say it all. Home decor, candles, jewelry, memorial items are all found at your gift store of Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. You can also shop online, and best of all, we deliver too.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family. From pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainsbodyshop.com.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
Welcome back to Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher alongside Jason McGuire as we get ready for the regular season finale for Post 1 as they take on Scotland Minnow Post 152, the 79ers. Well, I tell you what, let's take a look at how these two teams got here. First, for Vermillion, they are now 7-10 on the season as they are in the midst of a 3-game winning streak. Let me get them pulled up here. And so they started off the season with a loss to Brandon Valley. Then they lost to J.C. Brogger out of Lincoln Southeast. They defeated Post 15 Legion Black and then fell to Dakota Valley 5-4. Then in a doubleheader, they faced Yankton Post 12 and fell 5-0 in a game that was closer than that score even shows. And then in extra innings, they fell to Tabor Legion Post 183, 3-2. So they started off the season after a loss to Del Rapids Post 65. They were on the season at that time. They were 1-6. Since then, they've gone 6-3 with wins over Baltic Colton, Wagner, a loss to the Falkton Hitmen, a loss to T 5-4 in extra innings. EPJ, they won. They lost to Lennox, lost to Dakota Valley, and then defeated Baltic Colton, defeated T, and beat Humboldt Hartford just on Monday. Again, playing some of their best baseball this season. That T game, they won with just 4 hits, but they held T to 3. So another great pitching performance by this team. And speaking of pitching and hitting, here are some of the stats for this Vermillion Post 1 team. First, let's look at hitting. They're being led by Nolan Nygren in 10 games. He has 35 plate appearances, 30 at-bats, 467 batting average, 543 on-base percentage, and a 1043 OPS. Connor Peterson comes in second with 17 games played, 66 plate appearances, 53 at-bats, a 396 batting average with a 484 on-base percentage and a 956 OPS. Trey Hansen, great second baseman, comes in with 50 plate appearances and 47 at-bats, batting 298, 320 OBP, and a 703 OPS. Followed by Hayden Christofferson, Jack Moskowitz, Mikey Robe, Carter Hansen, Connor Rohrig, Carson Preister, and Tate Haig. So that's a look at your batting stats for this Vermillion Post 1 team. If you want to look at pitching, they're led by Jack Moskowitz. He has 35 innings pitched on the season in 6 games started. He came in for 1 inning of relief earlier this week. So, averages about close to 6 innings per outing. He is 3-1 on the season. He also has 1 save, in one save opportunity. He has no blown saves. He's given up 24 hits in those 35 innings, only 15 runs, 12 of them earned, only 15 walks in over 35 innings, 41 strikeouts, and he has an ERA of 2.4 with a whip of 1.114, so not bad. Tate Haig has the second most innings on the team with 21 2/3 in 5 starts. He's 1-3 on the year. He has 35 hits, 31 runs, 29 of those earned. He has a 2.215 whip, 9.369 ERA, but he's coming off a great pitching performance just the other day of shutout balls. So Tate Haig looks like maybe he's regained some of his stuff. Hayden Christopherson with 19 innings pitched, 4 starts, 4 games, all of them starts, so almost 5 innings per game for Hayden. He had a shutout his last time out with 4 2/3. He's 2-2 on the year, giving up 12 earned runs. He has an ERA of 4.421 with a 1.579 whip. And then finally, Connor Peterson's the other main pitcher at 18 1/3 innings pitched, all of them in relief with 8 appearances. He's 0-3, 19 hits, 6 runs, 6 of those earned, 9 walks, 11 strikeouts, 2.291 ERA, and 1.527 whip. So those are the main players on the mound for Vermillion. So a good contingent. A lot of pitchers you can go to, which helps in a tournament like the Region 3B tournament, where you have a pitch count and a pitch limit not only in a day but over a period of time. So having 4 pitchers that you can count on means you can either go one of 2 ways: try to send somebody out there for a full-length game, or send somebody out there and try to do pitching by committee and do 2 or 3 innings each day. I'm not sure how Coach Heisner would want to play it, but having those 4 pitchers does give him options. And Carter Hansen came in and gave 2 innings of shutout ball earlier this week during this winning streak as well. So Carter Hansen, Nolan Nygren can offer you some innings. Connor Rohrig pitched 1 shutout inning. So a lot of talent on the mound for Vermillion. All right, when we come back, we're going to take a look at the Scotland Menno Post 152 79ers. This is Post 1 Baseball on Vermillion Streaming, brought to you by
Jason McGuire
and First Dakota National Bank. Jason, good job.
The First Bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermillion.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. My name is Michael Schumacher, alongside Jason McGuire. Jason, say hi.
Hello.
All right. Jason's kind of a Post 1 superfan. Met him last week during the game. He got his Post 1 hat that he was looking for. As we are bringing you Vermillion Post 1 at 7-10 on the season as they take on Scotland Menno Post 152 79ers, who are 3-7 on the year. And so let's take a look at how these two teams got here. Give me just a second. All right, so the 79ers are 3-7 on the year, and this will not be their regular season finale. They have more games to go, and I've got one bug just around me here, like bugging the crud out of me. I've sprayed, I've got this bug soother, but it's been a horrible year for bugs, hasn't it?
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
So, all right, Post 152, they're 3-7 on the year. They started off with a loss at versus Alexandria Legion Post 41. They beat Wagner Post 11. They fell to EPJ. They lost to Parkston. They lost to Volga. They defeated Madison. That was their work through June. In July, they lost to Parkston, defeated Colton, fell to T 6-3 on the 12th, and then fell 7-6 to Alexandria just on Sunday. So they have tonight, and then on Friday they will be playing Madison Post 25, and then on Tuesday, the 23rd, the day before at least. Oh, that's their region. Okay. So they have one more game in their regular season with Madison, and then their region starts on Tuesday. Vermillion, if you might have heard, did have a game against Lennox scheduled for Friday, but that one, both sides decided just a little too close to regions. They decided they wanted to rest, maybe have that weekend off, give the kids a chance. And so, so the game against Lennox that we had talked about a while back, we hadn't talked about it in a while because it was canceled, has been canceled. So that is the story there. For this Post 152 79ers team, they are led in batting by Lane Pavel. And you say, boy, how much does he bat? Man, he's had 2 plate appearances, 2 at-bats, and he's gotten a hit in one of them, so he's batting .500. Doesn't get too much better than that. But of the main players, number 14, Tannen Auk, he's been in 6 games, 15 plate appearances, 11 at-bats, batting .364 with a .500 on-base percentage and an .864 OPS. And then you have Riley Cheddar. Riley Cheddar in 9 games has 28 plate appearances, 22 at-bats, batting .318, .429 on-base percentage and a .747 OPS. Corey Keppen. In 9 games has 30 plate appearances, 28 at-bats, batting .286 with a .333 on-base percentage and a .619 OPS. They'll also see contributions from Scharberg, Hookstein, Sattler, Amon, Guthmiller, Wallach, and Whiff. Those are your main players. For batting, as far as pitching, 2 main pitchers. You have Evan Scharberg, who has 25 innings pitched on the season, 5 starts, 5 total games, all starts. He is 3-1 on the year, all 3 wins for this team. He has given up 14 hits in those 25 innings, 11 earned runs, 22 walks, 32 strikeouts, an ERA of 3.080, and a whip of 1.44. Then you have Bryce Sattler. He's the other main pitcher for this 79ers team with 23 innings under his belt, 5 games played, all in starts. He's unfortunately 0-4, 39 hits, 23 runs, 13 earned runs, 7 walks, 14 strikeouts. He has an ERA of 3.957 and a whip of 2. So he just seems to be a recipient of bad luck sometimes. So we will keep an eye on that, but that is just an overlook. So when we come back, the managers are giving over their starting lineups. We'll be back with the national anthem. Hopefully, they didn't play a national anthem last time, which is a little weird. And starting lineups. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, and then we'll have the first pitch. On Vermillion streaming on YouTube, I'm Michael Schumacher alongside
Jason McGuire.
And this is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by
First Dakota Bank.
There we go.
The wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling Comfort Care and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermillion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Nice.
Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermillion. Best Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated ready mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
Championship team. Connor will be a freshman at USD, majoring in education. Connor Rorig.
Welcome back to Post 1 Baseball as they recognized the two seniors, Eric Solsley and Connor Rorig, both members of the state championship team from a few years ago, as they were recognized for their time with the team. As their time is coming to a close, they'll be done. Today is, again, the last regular season game and then the region tournament. And then whenever their final game is played, that will be it for them as far as Post 1 baseball. All right, we are getting out for the national anthem. As Jason pointed out to me, I was incorrect. They did do the national anthem. They didn't do the starting lineups last time.
South Dakota State Legion baseball action featuring the visiting Post 152 79ers versus the home team Vermillion Post 1. At this time, we ask that you all rise, move your hands, face the flag in center field for the playing of our national anthem.
That was our national anthem. As always, I want to thank our veterans, especially the ones in my life, starting with my current veteran, Leela Schumacher, my daughter, who is with the South Dakota National Guard, a mechanic with them and looking to become a warrant officer. My dad, Gary Schumacher, who served during the Vietnam era. My uncle Leroy Schumacher, who served during the Korean War era. My uncle George, who was a member of the Air Force. And my uncle Dick, Richard Harvey, who was a member of the Navy, and he served on the USS Ranger. Again, my uncle George Dyson was in the Air Force, and he served at the Pickstown, South Dakota Air Force Base. That's how he and my aunt Judy met. So, I want to thank all of them, as well as all the veterans who have sacrificed life, limb, time, comfort to serve our country. I always want to give a shout out to my friend Chris Keeler, who passed away a number of years ago. The only member of my graduating class that has passed away so far. Good friend. He was in my wedding, served in the Army, and I just want to say, remember him as well. All right, well, we are going to be getting started here shortly. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Shortstop, number 1, Connor Peterson. Second base, number 2, Trey Hansen. First base, number 7, Jack Moskowitz.
So your defensive alignment for Vermillion, from left to right, it's Connor Rohrig in left field. In center field, Mikey Robe, the fleet-footed Mikey Robe, who makes some great plays out there. In right field, Nolan Nygren. At third base, Hayden Christofferson. At short, Connor Peterson. At second base, Trey Hansen. At first base, Jack Moskowitz. Behind the plate, Tate Haig. And the starting pitcher tonight, Carter Hansen. All right, we're getting ready to start some baseball. So leading off for Post 152 is the pitcher, Bryce Sattler. First pitch from Carter is a ball. All right, 2 balls and a strike. Carter gets his first one across. And strike 2, evens the count at 2-2. On deck will be Rocky Amon and then Evan Scharberg to follow. That pitch is lifted down the third base line, but foul. Count remains 2-2. Carter on the rubber, winds and delivers. High. We now have a full count. And that pitch is fouled off. Count remains 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter. Carter winds and delivers. That's grounded over to Connor Peterson. Fielded cleanly. Strong throw over to first to Moskowitz. Fielded well over there for you. 6-3 put out. 1 up, 1 down here in the top half of the first inning.
First out of the game.
First out of the game. It's always important to get that very first out, isn't it?
Always. It's also important to get the other 2.
It is. It is. They're all pretty important, aren't they? First pitch to Rocky Amon is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. Evan Scharberg is on deck for Scotland Menno Post 152 79ers. They have pretty cool uniforms, though. White pants, blue jerseys with white and red trim with those stars down the side. Swing and a miss for a strike. That is Carter Hansen's first strikeout of the game. Second out of the game. So now with nobody on and 2 down, that brings up number 5, Evan Scharberg. On deck, number 6, Riley Cheddar. That pitch is lifted into, grounded up the middle, and that will be a single for the first hit of the game. So Carter's no-hit bid is gone. That brings up third baseman Riley Cheddar. The runner on first. That ball is grounded down to third, fielded by Christofferson. Throw over to first.
And that's the third out.
In time for the third out of the inning. A nice play by Hayden Christofferson to keep that ball in front of him. And in the inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We'll be back with the Vermillion half of the first inning after these messages on Vermillion Streaming. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Your crew is craving Pizza Ranch? It's easy to order online at pizzaranch.com. Online ordering makes it fast and easy to order craveable crispy ranch chicken or build your favorite pizza exactly how you like it. And now, for even more convenience, place your favorite order with just 1 tap. So when you're craving pizza or the country's best chicken, go to pizzaranch.com and start your order. For craveable food and convenient online ordering, there's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
For the Perks card from Pump and Pack? Well, guess what? There's an addition, not just a card, it's an app. The Pump and Perks app and the Pump and Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion. Just go to their Facebook page, Pump and Pack, and scan the QR code and you're in. Or go to the store, Pump and Pack, and get the card. Then download the app. Each one does the same thing. Like give you 5 cents off per gallon every day, except for Sunday, it's doubled with the Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermillion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women. Names like Ariat and Carhartt for men. Boots and shoes and kids' clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermillion.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher alongside. And we are here in the bottom half of the first inning for Vermillion Post 1 Baseball as they take on Post 152 79ers. And here's the first pitch to Connor Peterson, in for a strike, 0-1. Connor batting about 400 on the season. Great defensive shortstop. That one's grounded up the middle, too short. Fielded cleanly there. Throw over to first in time to get the first out of the inning. So 1 up, 1 down here for Vermillion in the bottom half of the first. That'll bring up center fielder, speedy Mikey Robe. First pitch to Robe is outside, 1-0. On deck is right fielder Nolan Nygren. Pitch is lifted down the right field line. Is that going to be fair? Nope.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Count is 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball grounded right back to the pitcher. Fielded cleanly there by Bryce Sattler for the second out of the inning. So quickly 2 up, 2 down for Vermillion. That'll bring up right fielder Nolan Nygren. On deck, second baseman, number 2, Trey Hansen.
It's high and it's out. Foul ball.
Foul ball. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 0-2. Again, Nygren, the leading batter on this post one team. Batting over .430 on the season. And that is fouled straight back.
Second foul.
Vermillion has a lot of speed at the top of their lineup when you talk about Peterson, Robe, and Nygren. And so if they're ever able to get on, they can cause problems, but nothing so far. That is high and inside for ball one. 1-2. Just lifted out into center field. And that will be caught for the third out of the inning. So for Vermillion, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After one, it's Vermillion post one, nothing. Post 152, 79ers, nothing. We'll be back with the second inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. Post one baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Sherco in Vermillion is a full-service service center. Sherco LLC is an industry-leading supplier of tarp systems to the transportation industry and is located in Vermillion, South Dakota. Sherco Vermillion supports their customers in the agricultural, construction, waste, and flatbed markets. Become a part of the Sherco team. Go to sure-co.com, about us/careers. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Visit our sleep experts at the Yankton Slumberland. With over 50 mattresses to choose from, we carry every price, free financing options, and the most trusted brands in the nation like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. Snoring or lower back pain tormenting you? Seek relief with an adjustable power base. Fall asleep faster and cooler with our sheets and pillow selection. With a 120-night sleep trial, you can't make a mistake. See us today at the Yankton Slumberland, 2401 Broadway.
Welcome back to Post One Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Vermillion 0, Post 152, 79ers 0. And here's the first pitch to shortstop Corey Keppen. Swung on and missed for strike one. That's laced down to Hayden Christopherson at third. Throw over to first. Nice throw. Easy put out. One up, one down. That's not an easy throw either. That's a distance. Okay, so Talon.
A really good throw, though.
It was. Yep. All right, that brings up Talon Alk. With Hookstein on deck. So quickly 2-0 on Auk. Pitch is in for a strike, 2-1. Now fouled back. Carter's back even, 2-2. You can? You don't? Okay. All right, that pitch is fouled off. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Again, on deck is Hookstein, the first baseman. As Auk steps in. That is hit down the first baseline just under the glove of Jack Moskowitz. And that will be, we'll see if they rule that an error or a hit. It's always hard to tell. What would you say it should be? Hit. I think it should be a hit too, but we'll see if they agree. Either way, it is a runner on first, and they did rule it an error in the press box. So, Auk is aboard off an E3. That brings up Hookstein with Beekler on deck. Hookstein down to Christofferson, over to second for one. That throw is high over to first, and that goes into the dugout. So runner will advance to second on the overthrow. So they do get the lead runner. Hookstein reaches on a fielder's choice, takes second on the throw. That brings up number 12, Evan Beekler. On deck, left fielder, whiff. So now 2 down with the runner on second.
Foul ball.
They pronounced it Beckler, but I thought it was Beekler, but who knows. So 0-1 count off that foul. Oh, did he go around? They are going to say he went around. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to Eric Beckler. That pitch is out of the zone, 1-2. That is ball 2, 2-2.
2-2-2. We got all the twos.
We do. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Runner on the number 2 base. See, we can make it work for anything. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted high. Will that stay in play? It will not.
Big bounce.
That was a huge bounce. All right, so we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sawyer whiff on deck. Eric Beckler at bat. And that is in for a called strike 3. So, in the inning, Carter Hansen gets his second strikeout. We have no runs, no hits, 1 error with 1 runner left on base. At the end of an inning and a half, it's Vermillion 0, the 79ers 0 on our Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with more after this. On Vermillion Streaming, this is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Save means you're sort of protecting yourself. My mom and dad told me how to be safe. It's like super duper important. Hold a grown-up's hands. Put a helmet on because you might hurt your head super duper bad.
Protect their future by protecting yours with your local State Farm agent, Dick Sunday.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Welcome back to Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. My name is Michael Schumacher, alongside
Jason McGuire.
and we are bringing you Post 1 Baseball as we head into the bottom half of the second inning. Batting this inning for Vermillion will be Trey Hansen, Jack Moskowitz, and Carter Hansen. They'll be facing off with Bryce Sattler. First pitch, foul down the third baseline, 0-1. Hansen just batting shy of 300 on the year. Count is 0-1. That pitch is lifted high and foul.
Outside. Onto the batting cage.
Onto the batting cages. So count is now 0-2. That's lifted
Dead center.
just over the glove of the second baseman.
Stays one.
All right, so Vermillion has their first hit of the game. Trey Hansen on first now. That brings up first baseman Jack Moskowitz. If you have not had a chance to listen to the Moskowitz interview, it is available on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. Throw over to first, not in time. Hansen gets back in. And you'll hear it. Vermillion has a lot of chatter. A lot of chatter from the dugout, and that's always good. First pitch to Moskowitz is a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, that chattering really helps him.
Oh, and Hansen down to second. He's going to be in safely. That was well played, and that was called a strike, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike, but Hansen now in scoring position. As Hansen got a huge jump.
Foul ball. Outside again.
Yep. Well out of play. That's out of the park completely.
Oh, wow.
I think that's over on, I don't know what street that is over there, but yeah, it's now 1-2 for Moskowitz.
And another one.
Another
Is that
one.
Out?
Nope.
Nope, not out.
Just stayed in. Stayed in the park. It was well outside the ball field. But there's a fence along the street over there next to the parking lot, on the on-street parking, and so yeah, just hit the top of that fence. So we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think they need a bigger fence to keep the balls inside.
I think so. Swing and a miss, but Moskowitz running down to first as the pitch was dropped. That allows Hansen to advance to third. So Moskowitz down on strikes. 1 down, 1 on. Brings up pitcher Carter. Hansen. Carter looking to help his cause here with a runner on third and only 1 down. A sacrifice, a hit to the outfield. Anything like that will score Hansen. On deck, catcher Tate Haig. Sattler comes set, and that pitch is outside, 1-0. That one's inside, 2-0. So Hansen quickly ahead in the count. And that one's outside, 3-0. So Jason, what grade are you in?
5th going into 6th.
All right. Do you know who your teacher's going to be next year?
No clue.
No clue. All right. And that is low. That is a 4-pitch walk. So Carter Hansen now puts Hansen's on the corners, first and third. It's like that old hockey movie with Paul Newman, Slapshot. Hansen's everywhere. Carter at first, Trey at second. Catcher giving some signals to the pitcher. Tate Haig at bat, on deck, left fielder Connor Rohrig. That one's in for a called strike. 0-1. So now 6th grade, officially middle school in Vermillion? Okay, so you'll be...
I'm sadly I was one age group away from getting to go in the new school.
Oh, man.
Still disappointed about that.
I can understand that. All right, count is 1-1. So yeah, with middle school, you'll have a number of teachers, won't you?
Yeah.
That ball bunted right in front of home plate. Throw over to first is in time, but the runners do advance. So a sacrifice by Tate Haig advances the runners and scores a run.
First point of the game.
So Vermillion's on the board, the first run for either team. So that is now 2 down with a record. And Tate Haig with a perfectly placed sacrifice. Brings up Connor Rohrig with Carter Hansen on second now. Hayden Christofferson on deck. That ball's fouled back. 0-1.
And the bat boy stole the ball.
That pitch is in for a strike, 1-2. No, they can't.
What?
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's 0-2. They didn't reset the scoreboard. Ooh, ball 1, 1-2.
Should I go tell them or no? They'll figure it out.
Hopefully they'll figure it out.
Yeah, they got it.
So Sattler looking to get out of this inning, just giving up one run. Swing by Connor, and that will be strike 3. So that is the third out of the inning, but in the inning, 1 run on 1 hit. No errors with 1 runner left on base at the end of 2. It's post 1, 1. Post 152, nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We head into the third inning. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design-build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion streaming. As we head into the third inning, Vermillion leads by a score of 1-0. On the mound for Vermillion, entering his third inning of work, is Carter Hansen. Carter's given up 1 hit, no runs. So very efficient pitching performance. He has 2 strikeouts. So leading off this inning will be left fielder Sawyer Whiff, and then the top of the order with Bryce Sattler and Rocky Amon. First pitch to Whiff is a ball, 1-0.
Foul ball.
Pitch is lifted high and foul and out of play. Moves the count to 1-1. That pitch is outside, 1-2. Fouled off. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That ball is grounded in between short and third for the second hit of the game for the 79ers. Puts a runner at first for the top of the order with nobody down. Brings up pitcher Bryce Sattler on deck. Center fielder Rocky Amon. So here's the first pitch to Sattler. That is bunted foul, 0-1. That one just rose inside on him. He really had nothing to do once he squared up to bunt, and it's hard to get out of the way that way.
Yeah, bunting is one of those things that takes a long time to master.
It really does. It really does. I don't think people can fully appreciate how difficult it is. It looks like it'd be easier.
Yeah, it looks like the easiest thing in the world. It's actually really hard.
It is.
Do that while they're pitching it.
Yep. And that ball is swung on and missed. Now quickly 0-2. Carter Hansen working from the stretch. with a runner on first. Here it goes to second. Laced. Oh, caught by Connor Peterson. And that is a throw over to first for a double play. That's the kind of defense that Connor Peterson provides that I told you about all season long. He is a great defensive shortstop, and that is a 6-3 double play. And just like that,
What a catch.
2 down and nobody on. Carter Hansen, with a little help from his defense, that one, a lesser shortstop would not have had that. That would have been, with the runner running, that would have been runners at the corners at the very least. So that brings up Rocky Amon, the center fielder. He struck out swinging his first time up, and this is a swing and a miss, 0-1. That ball is in the dirt, 1-1.
What a hit.
That's lifted high down the left field line, but that is foul, 1-2. So time's being called as they get the ball back in. One-two pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. That's in for a called strike 3. That is Carter Hansen's third strikeout of the game. So in the top of the third, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. At the end of 2.5, it is Vermillion 1, 79ers nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Alongside Jason McGuire, I'm Michael Schumacher. We'll be right back.
Last week, a guy walked into the UPS store in Vermillion. He did not notice the copiers, the printers, the mailboxes, the banners, the posters, not even the business and shipping supplies. It was like he had blinders on. Hi, this is Jay with the UPS store in Vermillion. Many people don't see everything we have to offer when they stop by the UPS store to ship their packages. They miss all the things we have, like printing, designing. We even offer notary services here at the UPS store, located on Cherry Street in Vermillion.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Leading off this inning for Vermillion will be Hayden Christofferson. And the first offering from Bryce Sattler in for a strike, 0-1. It'll be Christofferson, Peterson, and Robe batting this inning for Vermillion. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 0-2. And that is high inside, 1-2. Hat is in for a called strike 3. Well pitched by Sattler for the first out of the inning. So 1 down, nobody on for shortstop Connor Peterson, looking maybe to continue the momentum from that beautiful play in the last inning. And the first pitch to him is outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Peterson again batting close to 400. Grounded out to short. First time up. That pitch is lifted high. That will be foul. And that will be out of play. 1-1. On deck, right center fielder Mikey Robe. So Vermillion with just 1 hit so far, but they took advantage of it with a stolen base, some sacrifices. That ball grounded up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop again. Quick throw over to first. Another 6-3 putout on Peterson. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom half of the third inning. Brings up center fielder Mikey Robe. On deck, right fielder Nolan Nygren. Robe grounded back to the pitcher his last time up. Robe, another great defensive player for this Vermillion team. Fleet-footed out there in the outfield. And the first pitch is a ball, 1-0. That pitch laced over to second, fielded cleanly, and the throw over to first for a quick 1-2-3 inning. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and at the end of 3, it's Vermillion 1, Scotland Menlo 79ers nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Alongside, I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
Federal Credit Union, we believe in giving back to the community that supports us. That's why our employees make it a priority to volunteer their time and talents to make a difference. Whether it's improving local causes, fighting hunger, or supporting our local zoo, our team is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of those around us. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a part of the community, working together to make it a better place for everyone. Your community, your credit union. Voyage Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by
Jason McGuire
and Michael Schumacher. All right, so leading off this inning is right fielder Evan Scharberg, followed by Riley Cheddar and Corey Keppen for the 79ers. Still pitching for Vermillion is Carter Hansen. Hansen has gone 3 innings, given up 2 hits, no runs. First pitch was a ball, 1-0. That one's in for a called strike, 1-1. Hansen pitching really effectively.
Oh, yeah.
That is low, 2-0. That's in for a strike, 2-2. So Carter's not overpowering. He really has good placement, good movement. That one's lifted high, foul, but will it be in play? No, just out of play.
Just barely.
Yeah. Christofferson gave good effort on that one, though. You know, I know when I talked about stats, I didn't really mention Carter Hansen for pitching just because he wasn't one of those leading innings eaters. But that pitch grounded over to second. Fielded by Trey Hansen. Spin, throw, and gets him. Beautiful defensive play by Trey Hansen. And that's what I was saying earlier pregame, Jason, when we were talking. Vermillion seems to be playing some really solid defense, and that is just something that you can't beat. So that is 1 up, 1 down here in the top half of the 4th. Brings up third baseman Riley Cheddar.
Yeah, most solid defense, especially that one.
Exactly. When you get solid defense up the middle, you're going to be okay for most games. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 1, 1-1. Like I said, I didn't mention Carter Hansen for pitching, but he has 4 2/3 innings in 2 appearances. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. You know, and so some really good performances there. So that pitch is outside, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, 1 down here in the top half of the 4th inning already. This game's moving right along. That pitch is lifted into left center field. That will drop in between. Like Willie Keeler used to say, hit it where they ain't. That is the 3rd hit of the game for the 79ers. So now with the runner on first, Brings up shortstop Corey Keppen, who grounded out to third in the first inning. Second inning, sorry, his first at bat. Snap throw down to first. Not in time, but Tate Haig keeping him honest. That pitch was a ball, 1-0. On deck is second baseman Talon Auk. Hansen comes set, throws over to first. Ooh, thankfully it did not get by Moskowitz. It's a little bounce to him, but he did a nice job of fielding that one. So Hansen now 1-0. Another throw over to first, not in time.
3 in a row.
So if my mom's out there listening, I just want to say I hope she's feeling better. We had some stuff happen today, so I hope she's feeling better. She's back home now, but just one of those days. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 1-1.
1-1-1.
Ace is wild. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. All right, Hansen comes set. Another throw over to first. That pitch is lifted high into center field. The runner was moving, but he's going to have to go back to first. That's caught out there by Mikey Robe for the second out of the inning. And Cheddar has to retreat back to first base. So now with 2 down and a runner on first, that brings up second baseman Tannen Auk. Auk reached on an error in the second inning. He was caught in a double play, though. And that first pitch is a ball, 1-0. On deck is Parker Hookstein. Throw over to first. Again, just a low throw.
You will not let him go.
He will not. He is, him running there on that last batter makes him, exactly. He doesn't want to get him in scoring position. Here's a throw down to second from Haig, and that is going to be in time. Haig might have the strongest arm of a catcher in baseball that I have seen. So, with a caught stealing, technically it's a 1-2-3 inning. I mean, technically, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 3.5, it's Vermillion 1, the 79ers nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I believe Jason says he might be leaving me after this inning, so one last time, Jason, it's been great working with you. So just tell us a little bit about yourself. What grade you going into?
6th grade.
All right, and it's Jason McGuire, right? All right. Well, Jason, it's been a pleasure to broadcast with you today. All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Interior technicians.
Hey, Jerry. I've heard you are the best at fix-ups. I've got
a team.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Post 1 Baseball. Vermillion leads as we head into the bottom half of the 4th inning by a score of 1-0. Batting this inning for Vermillion will be Nolan Nygren, Trey Hansen, and Jack Moskowitz. And the first pitch to Nygren is a strike, 0-1. Strike two, 0-2. That is ball. That is lifted high into the outfield, and that will drop into center field and gets past the second baseman, or the center fielder, Nygren, booking it to second. He will be in. He's going to head to third. There will be a play at third, and he will be safe. That is a true. Is that a triple? I don't know. So Nygren now at third base with just the second hit of the game for Vermillion.
Second baseman number 2, Trey Hansen.
And that pitch is laced up the middle by Trey, his second hit of the game. And that one gets him an RBI. So now Vermillion is up 2-0. Brings up first baseman Jack Moskowitz. Jack struck out in his first time up. So now with a runner at first. First pitch to Moskowitz is a ball, 1-0. And that pitch is inside, 2-0. Again, Moskowitz, the leading pitcher on this team, but plays a mean first base. Fields a lot that you don't think about until you notice that they didn't get past him. These some bad throws sometimes, digging him out of the dirt. And so Moskowitz, a great first baseman, but just an elite pitcher for this Vermillion team. And he will pitch. He will get you to the 5th, 6th, heck, sometimes the 7th inning. So now the count is 2-1 on Moskowitz with Trey Hansen on first, heading to second, and he will be in safely. So now a runner at second with nobody out. Hansen with the stolen base. Two-one pitch to Moskowitz from Sattler inside, 3-1. Get on deck is pitcher Carter Hansen. I know he's enjoying having that extra run of support. And that ball's grounded up the middle to second. And that throw over to first is in time. Hansen stays at second. So Moskowitz out on a 4-3 putout for the first out of the inning. That brings up pitcher Carter Hansen, who walked his first time up.
Pitcher number 10, Carter Hansen.
So Carter looking to help his own cause as the pitcher. That ball grounded over to first, fielded there, but that will advance Trey Hansen over to third with a sacrifice. So now with 2 down and a runner on third, that brings up catcher Tate Haig. On deck, left fielder Connor Rohrig. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. That is hit off the jam shot to third, and they will get Haig at first. But in the inning, Vermillion does score a run. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on. At the end of 4, it's Vermillion 2. Post 152-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with more after these messages. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Interior technicians.
Hey, Jerry. I've heard you are the best at fix-ups. I've got a single son who could really use a date.
That's not really the kind of fixing up we do.
Yeah, but he's really quite a catch.
We do lots of fixing up, but more along the lines of carpet cleaning, mold remediation, furnace cleaning, you know, things around the office building or house.
He does own his own house.
When you need it clean, call the Intech team.
Couture is your complete women's lingerie shop. Bras, underwear, PJs, loungewear, swimwear, sports bras, activewear, and much, much more. Small to 3 extra large and over 200 different sizes of bras. AA to O cup bands 28 to 56 in store. Candy's Couture, 17 West Main Street.
Pied Piper, the sign says it all. Flowers and gifts. The store is bustling with something new all the time. There are flowers for any occasion, weddings, anniversary, birthday, or just to say I love you. There's coffee, soups, dips, and sweets. Need to give someone a chuckle? The socks say it all. Home decor, candles, jewelry, memorial items are all found at your gift store of Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. You can also shop online, and best of all, we deliver too.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball. I'm Michael Schumacher. As we head into the 5th inning, Vermillion leads Post 152 by a score of 2-0. Carter Hansen's first pitch to Tannenalk is a strike. Second one is a ball, 1-1. Carter with a nice pitching performance so far. 3 hits. He's given up 3 hits through 4 innings. And that ball grounded up the middle. Fielded there by Peterson. Throw over to first in time for the first out of the inning. So quickly 1 up, 1 down for Tannenalk. That brings up Parker Hookstein. On deck, Eric Beckler. So again, 4 innings of work, 4 1/3 now for Carter. 3 hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts, no walks. Just a really nice, clean game. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 to Hookstein. That's in for a strike. 1-1. One pitch inside, and that did hit him. So, runner at first. So Hookstein down at first now, after being hit by a pitch. Brings up catcher Eric Beckler, who struck out. Coach Heisinger wants to go out and talk to Hansen. And they are going to make a pitching change. So we'll take a quick timeout. When we get all the changes, we'll be back. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, and we'll be right back.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family, from pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with the work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainesbodyshop.com.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County come true.
Welcome back to Post 1 Baseball. First pitch from Connor Peterson is grounded back from Betchler. Over to second for one. Over to first. Yes, in time for a double play. So a 1-4-3 double play. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. At the end of 4.5, it is Vermillion post 1-2. Scotland Menno post 152, 79ers nothing. On the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
The first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Welcome back to Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Vermillion leads 2-0 as we head into the bottom half of the fifth inning. For Vermillion, the defensive changes. Connor Peterson is now pitching. He moves from short. Nolan Nygren moves from right field to shortstop. Carter Hansen moves from pitcher to third base. Left fielder Connor Rohrig moves over to right field, and Hayden Christofferson, the third baseman, moves over to left field. Batting this inning for Vermillion will be Connor Rohrig, Hayden Christofferson, and then the top of the order with Connor Peterson. So we are almost 1 hour into this game, and we're almost through 5 innings. Here's the first pitch from Sattler. And Rohrig does hold off on the bunt, so ball one, 1-0. Second pitch, that is outside, 2-0. Again, just a reminder, next week, 1 week from today, Vermillion will be playing about this time in Lennox, playing the winner of T and Lennox in the Region 3B tournament. That pitch is high, 3-0. On deck, Hayden Christofferson. We will be there for every Vermillion Post 1 game, as we have most of this season. Even road games, we are there. That is in for strike one, 3-1. Connor struck out his first time up. That's in for a strike two, full count. That ball grounded down the first base line, foul. Count remains 3-2. Grounded over to second. Rohrig rolling down first, but that will get him by about 2 steps. So a 4-3 put-out brings up now left fielder Hayden Christofferson. He struck out to start the third inning, his first time up. On deck, pitcher Connor Peterson. That pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Evens the count at 1-1. That is popped up down the third base line. It is foul, but it will be fielded and caught for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom half of the fifth. Brings up the top of the order, and Connor Peterson. He has grounded out to short, both in the first and third innings. Both teams with 3 hits on the night. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. So quickly 0-2 on Peterson. On deck, center fielder Mikey Robe. Pitch is lifted foul. That will be out of play. So here's the 0-2 pitch with 2 down and nobody on from Sattler. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So another 1-2-3 inning for Sattler. That's his second of the game. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. At the end of 5, it's Vermillion 2. Post 152, nothing. We'll be back with the 6th inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermillion.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of Vermillion Athletics, on Vermillion streaming on YouTube as we head into the 6th inning. Vermillion Post 1, 2. Scotland Menno, Post 152, nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Batting this inning for Scotland Menno will be Sawyer Whiff, Bryce Sattler, and Rocky Amon. First pitch to Whiff in for a strike, 0-1. One and one. And that ball is chopped down to third. Fielded by Carter Hansen, his first try tonight. And that is a nice throw over to first. I've said it before, Carter Hansen is playing the best defense I've seen all season long for him. So quickly, 1 down on a 5-3 putout. That brings up short pitcher Bryce Sattler, who has grounded out to short both in the first and third innings. On deck, Rocky Amon. Fouled off, 0-1. So this is Peterson's second inning of work for Vermillion. He quickly induced a double play to end the 5th. So he has 3 outs, 1 inning work. That is inside, 1-1. Again, Vermillion, that's one of the things that they have. One of their strengths is they have a number of pitchers who can put in some good innings for them. So that's going to really help win region tournaments and, if blessed, a state tournament. So the count is 2-1. And that pitch is outside quickly, 3-1. That ball grounded down the third baseline, but that will be foul. Full count. 3-2 on Sattler for Connor Peterson. On deck, center fielder Rocky Amon. Here's the payoff pitch from Peterson. Fouled straight back into the netting. Keeps the count at 3-2. Vermillion with their white pants and red jerseys. Navy blue numbering and lettering with white trim. Nice classic look. That ball grounded down the third baseline. Foul. Count remains 3-2. I do want to thank everyone at the station today. I had to be out for some stuff with my mom, and they were great. People checking on me, filling in for me. It's great to be able to work at a place that takes care of you like that. So I just want to thank them, everyone, for stepping up and making sure that I was doing okay first. They really stepped up, and I just want to say thank you. So here's the payoff pitch from Connor Peterson to Bryce Sattler. That ball fouled off again. Sattler is making Peterson work. So Sattler steps back in and lifts that high down the left field line. That will be foul, but as Christofferson slipped as it came back, but did not come in bounds or in play. So count remains 3-2. So Sattler was almost to second base already, running that one out. So he had to jog his way back around. Here's Peterson's pitch, and that is outside. That will be ball 4. So Sattler is aboard with one down. Brings up center fielder Rocky Amon, who has struck out swinging and struck out looking so far tonight. On deck, right fielder Evan Scharberg. Sattler gets a lead off of first, takes off, and Haig is unable to make the clean transfer from the glove to the hand. So runner advances to second on a stolen base. That was called a strike, though, on Amon. 0-1. Strike 2, 0-2. And that is strike 3. Connor Peterson's first strikeout of the game. So now 2 down with a runner on second. Brings up right fielder Evan Scharberg, who singled in the first and grounded out to second in the fourth. On deck, third baseman Riley Cheddar. Pitch in the dirt, gets past Haig, and Sattler will advance to third. So the count is 1-0 now. Count is 1-0 to Scharberg with Sattler on third. Inside in the dirt, 2-0. So not a lot of room to wiggle with just a 2-run lead. That one's lifted high into center field. Mikey Robe tracks it down, shallow center field, and that will be caught for the third out of the inning. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, one runner left on base. At the end of 5.5, it's Vermillion post 1-2, Scotland Menno post 152-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with more after these messages from our Vermillion sportscasters on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Eliminate the wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling Comfort Care and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermillion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Prentice Park in Vermillion, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. As there is a new pitcher for Post 152. Can't see the number. It is number 23. Let's see it. Let me get my roster here. I apologize. We'll see if any other positions have been changed. No announcements have been made in the park yet. All right, so there's the throw down to second. So number 23. So now pitching is Trent Guthmiller. Mikey Rowe bats that back to the pitcher, and boy, he scooted down and was beat just by a step. So one pitch, one out for Trent Guthmiller. Trent Guthmiller now pitching. Not sure about any position changes, anything like that. We'll find that. But one up, one down for Guthmiller so far. That brings up now shortstop Nolan Nygren. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1. On deck, second baseman Trey Hansen. And that's strike two. 0-2. No balls, two strikes. Nobody on, one out. Here's the pitch. Lifted high into right field. Floating over is the right fielder. That is Scharberg, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So quickly, Guthmiller gets two up and two down. Brings up second baseman Trey Hansen on deck. First baseman Jack Moskowitz. So it is still Whiff out in left field. Amon out in center. Scharberg in right. It's Cheddar, Keppen. And now at second base, instead of Auk, it is Bryce Sattler. Ball one, and then lifted high, popped up. And that will be caught by the third baseman for the third out of the inning quickly. That was a 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on after 6. It's Vermillion Post 1-2. The Scotland Menno 79er, Post 152 79ers, nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the 7th inning. The 79ers need to get at least 2 runs to keep this game going. This is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Nice. Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermillion. Best Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated Ready Mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher. As we head into the 7th inning, Vermillion leads Post 152 by a score of 2-0. Connor Peterson enters his 3rd inning of work. That ball is fouled off. 0-1. It's Riley Cheddar, Corey Keppen, and Trent Guthmiller. So count is 0-1. Guthmiller batting for Tannen Auk. Peterson winds and delivers just outside. 1-1. Cheddar grounded out to third in the first and singled in the third. That is laced into left field. Christopherson on his horse, and that is over his head. And he falls. That will reach the fence. Cheddar to second, and Cheddar will be there with a stand-up double as Mikey Robe sped over. And that is now the fourth hit of the game for Scotland Menno, post 152. So that brings up shortstop Corey Keppen. On deck, pitcher Trent Guthmiller. Ball one, 1-0. Ball two, 2-0. So here's the 2-0 count to Corey Keppen. Peterson looks back at second, comes home. Laced just over the head of the shortstop Nygren into the outfield. That will score a run. So now it's 2-1 here in the top half of the seventh inning. Off two consecutive hits, that is a single for Corey Keppen. That'll bring up pitcher. Brings up now center fielder Tannen Auk, who's now in center field. Oh. So here's a meeting on the mound. I'm not quite sure. So it looks like they're taking the run off. They're calling it out that the runner didn't touch third. So now with one out and a runner on first. Brings up Tannen Auk. That pitch gets past Haig, and the runner will advance to second. This count is 1-0 on Auk. .1-0 pitch now with a runner on second and one down. That is in the dirt, 2-0. Coach Heisinger is going to go out to talk to Peterson. We'll take a quick timeout while he does that here on Vermillion Streaming. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Your crew is craving Pizza Ranch? It's easy to order online at pizzaranch.com. Online ordering makes it fast and easy to order craveable crispy ranch chicken or build your favorite pizza exactly how you like it. And now, for even more convenience, place your favorite order with just one tap. So when you're craving pizza or the country's best chicken, go to pizzaranch.com and start your order. For craveable food and convenient online ordering, there's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back to Post 1 Baseball. The meeting on the mound is done. First pitch off that is a ball, 3-0. Okay, I thought that one was in, but nope. So 3 balls, no strikes. And that is a 4-pitch walk. So runners now at first and second. Vermillion leads 2-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. So Parker Hookstein comes in. Comes up, he's been hit by a pitch and reached on a fielder's choice. So there's now a courtesy runner. Ball one, 1-0. That's 5 straight balls. Pitches out of the zone. That's in for a strike, 1-1. So counts 1-1 with a runner on first and a runner on second and one down. Here in the top half of the seventh inning, Vermillion leading 2-0. Pitch is lifted into left field. Christofferson gets underneath it, and that will be the second out of the inning. So now, Scotland Meadow post 152. The 79ers are down to their final out, but they do have runners on first and second. Coming up is number 9. Lane Pavel. Thank you. Lane Pavel batting. Number 9. What a situation to be put into. First pitch is a strike. Runners on first and second. 2 down. Down by 2. We had a run that was taken off the board on an appeal over to third. And that ball grounded back to the pitcher. Picked up by Peterson. Over to first for the third out of the inning. And that will be the game. Vermillion will walk away with a 2-0 victory. Scotland Meadow post 152 79ers. Played valiantly, 5 hits on the game. We'll talk about that when we come back. But this is a post-1 victory. 4 games in a row to close out the regular season as they get ready for the Region 3B tournament. We'll talk about that when we come back with our post-game show. This is Post-1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
The Perks card from Pump and Pack? Well, guess what? There's an addition, not just a card, it's an app. The Pump and Perks app and the Pump and Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion. Just go to their Facebook page, Pump and Pack, and scan the QR code and you're in. Or go to the store, Pump and Pack, and get the card. Then download the app. Each one does the same thing. Like give you 5 cents off per gallon every day, except for Sunday, it's doubled with the Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermillion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women. Names like Ariat and Carhartt for men. Boots and shoes and kids' clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermillion.
Sherco in Vermillion is a full-service service center. Sherco LLC is an industry-leading supplier of tarp systems to the transportation industry and is located in Vermillion, South Dakota. Sherco Vermillion supports their customers in the agricultural, construction, waste, and flatbed markets. Become a part of the Sherco team. Go to sure-co.com, about us/careers. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Visit our sleep experts at the Yankton Slumberland. With over 50 mattresses to choose from, we carry every price, free financing options, and the most trusted brands in the nation like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. Snoring or lower back pain tormenting you? Seek relief with an adjustable power base. Fall asleep faster and cooler with our sheets and pillow selection. With a 120-night sleep trial, you can't make a mistake. See us today at the Yankton Slumberland, 2401 Broadway.
Safe means you're sort of protecting yourself. My mom and dad told me how to be safe. It's like super duper important. Hold a grown-up's hands. Put a helmet on because you might hurt your head super duper bad.
Protect their future by protecting yours with your local State Farm agent, Dick Sunday.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post-1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. My name is Michael Schumacher, and this is Vermillion streaming on YouTube. It is a beautiful night out here. A few bugs, but not too bad. Little bug soother goes a long way. If you're out for a walk or a jog, training for some sort of mud run, hey, just want to say hey to you. Vermillion walks away with a 2-0 victory here as they close out the regular season on a nice winning streak of 4 games as they are trying to get ready for the Region 3B tournament, which starts on Wednesday, 1 week from tonight. At 7 o'clock, they will be playing the winner of the T-Lennox matchup. T is a team that they've both beaten and lost to. Lennox, they fell to in a walk-off fashion, so a close one. So it should be a good matchup for Vermillion. They will have the advantage of T having played at 1 o'clock that afternoon. And should just be a good game, and that will be in Lennox. And so we'll be up there for every Vermillion Post 1 game from Lennox. But here tonight, I want to thank my friend Jason for joining me earlier today on the game. Did you get any foul balls? No, he didn't get any foul balls, but next time I see him, I'll have to buy him some concessions or something. But I want to thank him for joining me. A nice pitching performance from Vermillion, and we talked about that in the pregame, how important pitching is going to be. You can hop back on if you want for my postgame if you want. We had talked about the importance of the pitching and the defense. We saw that a lot tonight. Carter Hansen goes 4 1/3 innings, gives up 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts, hit 1 batter. And then Connor Peterson comes in, goes 2 2/3 innings. The first inning and 2/3 goes really smoothly. This second inning, the last inning, little rougher for him, gave up a couple of hits. They did end up taking a run off the board because they appealed to third. They're saying he didn't touch third. I know some of the fans behind me from Scotland Meadow disagreed. But Connor ends up giving up 2 hits. Over his 2 2/3, he gives up 2 walks, but no runs, and that's the important thing. So 7 innings of shutout ball from this pitching staff tonight. Good defense out there. We saw great defense from Mikey Robe. We saw great defense from Trey Hansen. We saw great defense from Carter Hansen and from Connor Peterson. Yep, exactly. So, you know, between the defense and the pitching, you know, you look and you're like, oh man, you'd love to have more than 3 hits, but when you're going to have pitching and defense like that, you're going to go a long way in any tournament. Especially a double elimination tournament like the regions, because you know you can have an off game hitting, but man, if your pitching and defense are always out there, you're going to be in most of those games. So pretty exciting stuff. Vermillion on the night did end up with 2 runs on 3 hits. They committed 1 error and only left 2 runners on base, so not a ton of opportunities out there, but they took advantage of the ones that they got. So Jason, how do you think they're going to do at regions?
Hopefully the hitting's a little better.
I hope so. I mean, they were hitting some, but it wasn't finding holes. It was hitting to the wrong spot. But you know, hopefully it can be more like the Humboldt-Hartford game where we had a lot of good, solid hits and good pitching. So
it was a bunt, went right to the pitcher.
Yep.
He should have hit it to the left.
Exactly.
That could have got him on base.
Exactly. Well, hopefully they'll be able to do better next time. But a nice win for them, closing out the season with four consecutive wins. That's a great way to go into any kind of region tournament and potentially state tournament. So that's going to do it for us. This is the close of our regular season. We will be in Lennox on Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully Friday for Region 3B tournament, and then hopefully we'll be at the state tournament if they make it there. So we will be at all of that. My name is Michael Schumacher, the voice of Vermillion Athletics, alongside
Jason McGuire.
You guys have a great night. Be good to one another. Love y'all. Have a great night. This has been Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube.